Hi everyone, thanks for tuning in to Travel in Black. My name is Mike Perry and I'm the founder and CEO. The reason why I started Travel in Black was because of my love of traveling actually, and obviously because I'm a Black American and I've had amazing experiences traveling abroad, and I've met a lot of great people, and I've kind of broadened my horizons, no pun intended, because of traveling. I've been traveling since I was about 7 years old with my parents, and then I began traveling by myself at about 19 or 20. I've been to quite a few places on the planet, and I would love to pass on my own experiences as a Black American traveling internationally with other Black Americans and other people of color in the United States. And basically, so Travel in Black was founded December of 2013 to kind of respond to the sort of social, political, and economic challenges that we, Black people and other people of color, face in the United States. And I basically wanted a company and a site that could sort of dispel those sorts of fears and concerns and myths about being a person of color and traveling internationally, because I do think that as a person of color you sometimes get treated exceptionally well, which may not necessarily be the case in the United States, but your experiences are typically completely different outside of the country. And so to kind of give people incentive to travel and see the world and see these different countries and kind of broaden their horizons, I basically started this company. Now, as you may or may not know, Black Americans spend about $40 billion annually on travel, and I'm hoping that Travel in Black at some point could sort of like galvanize a shift and sort of start to allocate those funds, or allocate part of those funds to international travel. Now, international travel is great for a plethora of reasons. One being you get to broaden your horizons intellectually, culturally, etc. And it also helps you have a better understanding of where you fit into the United States, and more importantly, and more broadly, where you fit into the world. You'll realize that a lot of people outside the United States view Black Americans and people of color completely differently than we're viewed within the United States. So it's a really interesting kind of situation. So basically, with this company, throughout the year, what we'll be doing is we'll be traveling to different places, and we'll be exploring the culture, the people, which is obviously wrapped up in the culture. We'll be exploring food, clothing that's native to that country or that city. So we'll be doing a lot of that. And basically, there are a ton of countries that we're going to see this year in 2014 alone. And obviously, as this snowballs and we continue with our adventures, we'll travel to more places. And so far, we have a list which is by no means exhaustive. We'll be saying Canada, Spain, Russia, which I think is going to be a really interesting one, Serbia, Iceland, Japan, Cote d'Ivoire, Senegal, South Africa, Turkey. So, there are a ton of places that we're going to explore together. And you'll learn a lot more. I'll learn a lot more, obviously. And we'll be able to kind of go along this together. And I'm hoping that, I can kind of, give out a little bit of advice that I may have to other people who are interested in traveling internationally. And I should make it a point that this company and this video blog, or this video webisode, these video webisodes are primarily exclusively geared towards international travel. So if you're looking for tips and tricks and advice about traveling in the United States, unfortunately this may not be the place for you. But if you're looking to kind of get out and see the world, then I would definitely say stick with us, because we'll have a lot of great things in store for you. So we're going to do a new webisode every single week. It's going to be for about 45 minutes. And like I said, we're going to explore a specific country and or city. And we're going to speak with some of the local people. We'll get an idea of the general history of the place. We'll learn about the food, the clothing. We'll also be doing some interviews with some people who are either currently at these locations or have been there before. and we will get their perspective on what it is to be a Black American or a person of color visiting these places, and see how well we're received or how well we're not received, which I hope is not the case, and I don't think it will be the case, but just in case, you know. And so we're going to do a lot of this sort of exploring to kind of give people the incentive to, you know, just go out, travel, and see the world, because I think that there are a lot of opportunities outside of the U.S. As well, to live, to work, to start relationships, etc. So, you know, don't just think about what's possible in the United States. And I'm hoping that this company and that these webisodes are gonna, you know, help people kind of discover these things. I'm also aware that some people are afraid of flying, which is completely understandable. I mean, I'm a pretty seasoned traveler, and I certainly have my fears at times. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a Q&A session with a Black commercial airline pilot, hopefully every webisode, and it'll be, you know, just a few questions, 2 or 3 questions, to kind of, like, you know, calm people down and to let them know that, you know, traveling on an airplane is completely safe. You'll be fine. Also, at the end of every webisode, excuse me, we'll also be doing a Q&A session with me and potentially someone else who I interviewed, and we'll be learning a little bit more about, you know, these places. So all of you people who are subscribing to this channel, this company, this the Twitter page, the Facebook page, etc., just make sure you tune in, because if you have any specific questions, we want to answer those, so, you know, you have a better understanding of the place that we showed you. Also, be sure to follow the Twitter page, which is really important, and the Facebook page, because we'll be posting a lot of updates, and we'll be posting the latest news on those pages. So if you want to find out, like, what the next webisode is going to be about, we'll definitely be sending out blasts about what's going on with that. We'll also let you know who we'll be interviewing. So there'll be a lot of information that will be there for you, and, you know, you should really take advantage of it. The website will also be up in the next few weeks when the official webisode goes up, because this is not an official webisode. This is just an informational webisode. I want to introduce myself to you. I want to introduce you to the company and what our purpose and our goals are, so you kind of understood where this was all going. So we're going to have the website up in a few weeks as well. It's going to be travelinblack.com. So if you want, you can bookmark that now into your web browser. But don't forget to also follow us. Like I just said, follow us on Twitter, and you can find us at, so the @ Travel in Black. And then for the Facebook page, it's www.facebook.com/travelinblack. And then the YouTube page, which I'm assuming you came to see this video, is, but just in case you need the address again anyway, it's www.youtube.com/user/again Travel in Black. And so you'll be able to find us there. I guess that's about it. I just want to see if there's anything else that I need to go through quickly. No, I guess that's about it. Again, if you have any questions, or if you have any comments, or if you have any suggestions or concerns, please do not hesitate to try to get in touch with us on Twitter and on Facebook. And even if you want to leave a comment below, we'll be more than willing to answer these questions for you. I guess that about does it. We'll be sending out some blasts soon, to some informational blasts, to let you guys know when the official start date of the webisodes will be. It'll either be the end of January or the beginning of February, but look for those. We're still trying to tighten everything up. For the time being, the website will also be up. Everything will be ready and waiting for you. And I think the really good thing about the website, even though we haven't pushed out these features yet, there'll be a lot of information there for you. a ton of information. There'll be forums where you can communicate with other Black Americans and other people of color who are traveling places or have been places. If they have suggestions for you, you could kind of like chit chat with some people and get some more information. I mean, because clearly, I mean, I don't know everything. The people who I interview are not going to know everything, but we're going to be able to at least give you the preliminary information so you can kind of go out on your own and start to explore these places. So we'll have those things. We'll have, hopefully, we'll have some links to other Black-owned travel businesses. And travel businesses owned by other people of color in general. And there'll be a lot of other really cool features too that I don't really want to talk about right now, because I know that there are a ton of people who might be watching this video and I don't want to leak out too much information before it's gone live. But just be sure to check that stuff out. Once again, please follow us on Twitter. It's very important if you want to stay up to date with everything. At Travel in Black. And then that's it for Twitter. For Facebook, www.facebook.com/travelinblack. YouTube is www.youtube.com/user/again, travelinblack. And I hope to be seeing you all soon.
Got me singing your praises, baby, you're the truth.